If you're looking for a new construction home in Tampa Bay, you're gonna love today's model home tour of the Boca II. We're heading out to one of Tampa Bay's newest mini cities, Angeline, to check out the latest offering from Dream Finder Homes. It's a 4-bedroom, 4 full bath, story and a half with a study, 3-car garage coming in at over 3,200 square foot with the option of upgrading to a 5th bedroom for those with huge families. So I'm excited to take you out there. Let's roll right into the tour. All right, y'all, it's a beautiful day to tour homes here in Florida. It is 77 degrees and no humidity, so it's a good one. I'm gonna take you guys inside of this Dream Finder home here, and I love this model. We're gonna talk about it as we go through it here today, because I think this has a lot to offer, not only just home buyers, but families specifically, especially in this community. We'll get into that. You can option for a 5th bedroom, and it is a story and a half. So there's an upstairs that acts like as a second ensuite here. There's a lot of opportunity for that, again, if you got a big family. And then right behind me here, we've got the study, which I absolutely love. So, you know, having the study right up front, lots of natural light. It's got the French doors here that are made out of glass, and it's big enough space, right? This is the model home right now, so they've got it set up in a unique way. I would not have a table this large. Our table is at least 4.5 feet across, if not 5. Which makes it massive, but you do have enough room for 2 bookshelves there, and there's still enough space in here to do whatever you need to do in terms of a studio, but you could easily have 2 people working from home if that's what you're trying to accomplish. As you come in past the foyer here, you've got the formal dining room. We've talked about this a lot on the channel before. I don't have personal use for formal dining. I know some people love it. I see a lot of other families convert this to something like a bonus space. Like for us, we would probably have the kids homeschooling things in this space here, and this would be their dedicated space. You could put another television in here and things like that as well. And then that carries you into this gorgeous cook's kitchen. A lot of things to like here too. I'm gonna walk you through it here in a second. Oversized island, which everybody always loves, of course. Behind that, really nice tile choice here. You've got the hood vent that kicks outside. You do have the shaker cabinets, which a lot of people still love. Quartz countertops here. Deep single sink. They do have an option for the underlit cabinetry, which is a huge bonus. Something I wish we would have done in our renovation. We did not do it, but definitely think we should have. And then in the room here behind it, there is a great landing area here with built-ins. This is something you'd have to do on your own here, but I love how it's set up here with the shoe containers and nice bench and a landing space. And as you come in through the garage, which is a 3-car garage, by the way, you come into this huge, massive laundry space with a sink, lots of cabinetry in here as well. So a lot of storage options as you come into this house. And again, love having the 3-car garage, taking you right into the kitchen and the formal space here. So love areas that live and play together. Not every family does, but they do. You got a nice pantry right behind me here as well, y'all. And point of reference on this house, these are 8-foot doors. Love an 8-foot door. You get that when you typically have at least a 9.5-foot ceiling, if not 10 feet. Some of them go 11. This one looks like it's right about 10 feet. You'll also see this giant door wall behind me there as well, which is 8 feet as well. So great spot there. And in the living room here, also behind me, you've got the breakfast nook or the dining area, which a lot of people would work and live at too. You know, again, our kids would be up at this counter all day long. The wife would be, you know, doing some work over here. And then this is the living room area, if you will. So nice spot. And it's not small. I mean, this television behind me here is probably close to 70 inches for perspective. So good space overall. It doesn't feel overwhelmingly large. I really like how the floor plan is laid out here. I'm going to take you guys to the master bedroom and then the outdoor spaces before we leave too. But there's another spot I really want to show you in this space. And this is the bonus room. This room currently is set up as a workout space, and you guys will see that here in the tour. And it's like a 17 by 14. I'll have to put the floor plan up so you guys can get it. If this goes into an optional 5th bedroom, it does go down to like a 14 by 13, which is still a great size bedroom, but it makes the bathroom a little bit larger. So I'll show you that here in a second. But this is a great workout space with a huge cover of lanai that goes from end to end on this house, which is freaking amazing. Love those personally. And then that'll take us over into another full bath here on the other side of this house too. So great spot here. Love how this is set up. Huge bathroom.
Again, 8-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors, which everybody loves. And then that'll take us across the living space. If we go back across here, past the beautiful outdoor space, which we will get to, into this huge master bath. This master suite is fantastic. You do have the cove ceilings up top here, which are great. There's plenty of space. You got an oversized dresser in here. This is at least a Cali King in this bedroom here. So not a small bedroom at all. I think it's the appropriate size. You got nice room for both nightstands there. And then that takes us into one of them. I think that this is incredible. This definitely feels like a spa, but not going over the top. Soaker tub, humongous shower. I mean, there's room for a dance inside of here. You do have 2 vanities, which I know a lot of people love. Extra space here. I mean, there's even space down here for the laundry, which I know people are a huge fan of. There's a water closet. For those of you who've never seen one of those before, all that is a toilet with a door on it. And then this closet here is insane. It is huge. So I don't know what the run on this wall here, but it has to be at least 10 feet, if not 12. And it's so big, they've got enough for 2 stools here inside of the closet, which I know a lot of people will love. So great option to have on that, just in terms of how the house is set up. Now, I want to take you over to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th bedroom. And this is where I think things get really interesting. Again, we got a big family. I got 3 kids. We have a dog as well. And how houses are laid out really matters, right? As you grow as a family. And coming into the 1st bedroom here, these are not small, okay? This 2nd bedroom is what I would call it, bedroom number 2, is not huge, but it is also not small. You got more than enough room for a good sized queen bed, full dresser, nightstand, and then huge closet space as well for anybody who's ever concerned about that. You know, when one of the smallest bedrooms has a huge closet, you know you're doing well. That takes us through the hallway, past the other full bathroom in this house, which is another good size. This is right off the kitchen area, as you can see behind me there. And all the tile through the whole home is the same in all the bathrooms, and so is the cabinetry. Like that. Some people don't necessarily love that, but I think it's a nice touch. That takes us into the other bedroom, which looks like it's almost identical in size. So kind of like if you had a boy and a girl, this is probably a great spot for them. Closet size is the same. Well, this one's a little bit different actually. So this is another walk-in here, but really good sized closets, man. I mean, like this is the one that's under the stairs, which is why they didn't have the double door there, but you can still see. I'll tilt it up here and then you guys can see like they used the whole space. This is huge. I mean, this is another 4 or 5 feet past my arm span there. So good size in that respect. So that'll take us through the hallway again, past the bath, past bedroom number 2. I'd call that bedroom number 3. You know, again, I'm looking into the living room here. You know, I've got the dining nook right in front of me. Great living space. You know, plenty of counter space, and then that'll take me upstairs.
I hope you're enjoying today's tour. If you have questions about this property, Angeline, or any other in the area here in Tampa Bay, do not hesitate to reach out to me and my team. All of our contact information is down below. There's a link, it'll take you right to our website. You can schedule a time to talk to the team, get your questions answered, and get you going in the right direction. Now let's hop back into the Boca II.
Now this is the room that I love this layout of this house, and I'll explain how. Like there's a few modifications you can make in terms of options that I think are really well worth it. Forgive me for getting winded here, but this bedroom is massive, y'all. There are 2 dressers in this room, chest of drawers, which are just fantastic. You got this huge wall that they've got paintings on, which is great. Art, you've got room for a desk in here, still, nightstand. That's a queen bed. You could easily put a king size bed up here. Of course, you got the 8-foot door still. Great closet space, just like we talked about earlier. And it has its own bathroom. So what I love about this space up here is a couple things. First of all, it's a story and a half. So what does that mean? If you've never heard of that term before, the second story is not a full second story. It's a half of a story. Sometimes it's a third. Don't worry about the technical side of that. But there's usually some kind of bonus areas. And I've seen this lived in a few different ways. I've seen people use this as the game room, the kids bonus area. I mean, that makes a lot of sense to us if we were gonna go this route. But if you got a big family, let's say you got 3 kids and your in-laws come and visit you all the time like ours do, then you might need a little bit more space. You may need to approach this a little bit differently. So I would still leave this set up as a bedroom the way it is, it would probably go to my daughter. She would claim it. But that would allow me to take that bonus area downstairs and have that as a flex. I would have that set up as a bedroom. I would not have them do it. I would add an armoire in there, something that it could turn into a guest space. I love the idea of having a home gym there. That's not for everybody, I totally get it. Maybe you're a musician and you need a studio space, but this room up here is super quiet. So you got a few different options in terms of layout, fit and finish, and how you really wanna live in this home, which I love. Now, question you're probably wondering is, what does it cost, right? And I would too. This model is the Boca II, and if I didn't mention that earlier, forgive me. And they're starting in the 600s with lot premiums and everything, but let me read to you right now what the specs on this property are approximately. Now, this is subject to change at any time because the pricing is through the builder, not through us, of course, but this is a Boca II model. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3-car garage, a 1.5 story, comes in at 3,278 square feet. And the price tag on this is right now around $693. So the finishes they have in this model are probably a little bit more. They usually put all of the finishes they can get in a model home like this. So you guys can see how lovely it can be. But I love this home. I love the way that it's laid out. I think this has a ton to offer, especially for those larger families, or even maybe if you're a couple and you just want a lot of space and you have a lot of people to come visit you. If you're someone who loves to entertain, if you're someone who loves to really, maximize the space that you live in, I love this floor plan. So it's definitely worth checking out. It lives like a ranch and gives you that really nice option of that half story up top that can live as either a full bedroom, a studio. There's all different types of ways you could do that. So now I want to take you guys out to the covered lanai area here, because something unique about this home that I really, really like is the fact that not only do you have the triple sliders here, which are great, fantastic. You got enough room for, your table here as well. I would opt for an outdoor kitchen space, but I love the fact that you have end-to-end covered line, right? So as we look at this, we go to the other side of the house here, it's entirely covered. That's fantastic. So that's the primary suite there. Over here is that bonus room, which again, I would probably make into another bedroom. And then here's where my pool would be. I'd screen the whole thing in. It would be awesome. This is a great floor plan, y'all. Definitely worth checking out here in Angeline. This community has so much to offer, like we discussed. I hope you enjoyed this tour today. If you have questions about this property specifically or any others in the area, don't hesitate to reach out to me and the team. All the contact information is down below. There's even a link to my calendar so you can schedule a time that is most convenient for you. And as always, until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.